Hey guys, Coach Ryan from Eton Fitness and EvoFit here, and today we put together a quick video for you to explain what this bad boy is and how to use it, the foam roller. So, a lot of my clients kind of know of it, know what it does sort of, but then I give it to them and say, hey guys, we're gonna do a 5-minute kind of warm-up routine with it or something. They have no idea what to do and really what it does for them. It's just kind of a weird, funky looking object, right? So, basically, to start off with, there's 3 main reasons that we use foam rollers. Number 1 is to help increase flexibility. Number 2 is basically it helps, it's a self-deep tissue massage and helps you do something called muscle fascial release. And then number 3 is it basically aids in a quicker and faster recovery from your workouts, which then in turn leads to less soreness, okay? So basically what we're gonna do from now on out is, the rest of the video, so to speak, is show you how to use the darn thing, all right? So we put together a 10-minute full body routine, and this is something you can do before workouts to help in your warm up or even after your workouts to help in your cool down. And basically we're gonna do 30 seconds aside here. And I'm just going to work kind of up my body as we go, all right? So number 1, we're going to do our Achilles area right back here. If you have one of these at home, go ahead and grab it, just kind of hop in with me. So we're going to point our toes kind of in first for the first 10 seconds. We're going to hit different parts of our kind of lower calf Achilles area. Then you're going to point it straight ahead for another 10. If you find a knot, that's those adhesions kind of knots I'm talking about, that getting your muscles from just, working out hard, sitting at a desk all day, getting tight. And you can actually sit on that area a little bit longer. Now we're going to point our toes out. Doing great, so we're still on the same leg. I start with my left leg. Okay, we got the beep, so we're going to do the Achilles on the other leg now. So same thing, I'm going to start with the inner part of it. Woo! I'm on my feet most of my day for my job, so this is pretty tight on me, and then I'm going to point it straight ahead, work a little different part of it. Working those knots and adhesions out. And this basically helps break up your tissue, which sounds kind of, that's why it can be kind of sore while you're doing it, but you feel like $1,000,000 afterwards, and it really helps your overall wellness. So I'm gonna turn my foot out. Now we're gonna go to our calf muscle, back to the original leg. So meaty part of your calf muscle, once again, kind of hit different parts of it. You find a knot that's particularly painful, you need to work it out, kind of stay in the area a little bit longer. Make sure you're getting the whole part of your calf. Going to the outside part now. Good. Woo! Hope he's a little tight. There we go. Good. Almost there. And we'll do the other leg. So I've been to different conferences and stuff. I love these things. There are some people, conferences I've been to, they say you can foam roll for up to like an hour, hour and a half. I think it's a bit excessive, but you probably would feel great and really loosened up afterwards. But today we're just going to show you a little brief 10-minute routine you can do to kind of add into your repertoire during and after, before or after your workouts. So, still working on the calf. Now we're actually going to hit the shins. Now we're going to flip over a little bit. And just kind of right like that. Cross that foot, hit the shin. And this one, when you do the inner part of the shin, I don't think you feel it as much. When you flip to the outside though, that's usually pretty tight. Front of our shins, what leads to shin splints in a lot of athletes like track runners, football players, soccer players that run a lot, so it's a great area to work on. You're just kind of on your forearm, doing that controlled roll. So other leg, make sure you go from your foot, woo, almost all the way up to your knee. I'm really feeling this side. Big knots there. That part of it. That's it. Hang in there. And then we're going to transition back over to hamstrings now. So this one's a little harder to get each individual leg, so I just kind of do both at the same time. Or you can do something like that. So kind of angle your foot in, go straight on, and kind of gentle outside back part of your hamstring there, just like that. Slower you go, the more you feel it sometimes, so don't try to be a speed demon. And we'll switch legs. So like I said, you can kind of do both at the same time. I'm kind of making it individual, but I'm still having some weight on my one leg. Just like this. Good work. And the next one's one of my favorites and one that everybody should be doing for your IT bands, but I'm gonna warn you ahead of time, it's probably the most painful one while working on a foam roller because it gets tight in a lot of people and it's a hard area to stretch out and get to. So basically, for your IT band, you're gonna cross your foot over all the way, and you start kind of all the way almost by your kneecap, and you slowly, whoo, just screaming, basically all the way up to your hip joint. Just nice and slow, and switch up the angle. A lot of times the angle right about here is the most painful. That's where it gets the most tight. Whoa. You're rolling out yet. We're gonna switch sides. Gotta take my mic out for this one so I don't roll on it. So just kind of hang right here. Remember, so all the way at the bottom. If you can handle it, handle the pressure, you can even get your feet completely airborne on this one. That's a lot of pressure, so you might want to have a foot there. So you kind of get the hang of foam rolling and can handle the pain a little bit, so to speak. It may be painful, guys, I'm serious. Like this hurts. This is not fun, but it helps and it feels better afterwards. So the next one, we're gonna flip to the front now. Now we're gonna do our quad. So same concept, kind of get the outside of it first. And we'll work the front part of it all the way up to your hip joint. And then kind of turn the foot out. Get the inner part of it. Whoa. Did a leg workout the other day, so I need to do this. I'm feeling it. Okay. Other leg. Just kind of outer part of the quad first. Breathe through it. Find a big knot. Make sure you're breathing. Just like that. Inner part. Good job, guys. A little bit of the IT band even. And then now we're going to switch over to the glutes. So the glutes, a little harder to get to. You're going to actually cross your leg. And you're going to hit the glute of the crossed leg. So just like this. Coming down. Usually it's right about that angle, you'll feel it. Make sure you don't fall. It's hard keeping your balance sometimes, these things. Right in there. Woo. Kind of upper part. The glute gets really tight. Good. Flip this around. Switch legs. Oh yeah. Hello. Burn and burn. Good. After this one, we're actually going to start working up to our low back. Next. Good job. Still breathing. All right, this is one of my favorites. So right here, cross your arms. Put this guy away. So we're just going to start with the low back first. Kind of go to one side. Kind of go middle. I like having my hands in front of me. Other side of the spine. You want to get maybe a little bit of snap, crackle, and pop. Be careful, but you can kind of open your back up a little that way. Don't do that too far. It does help loosen stuff up a little bit. And now we're going to go to the upper back. So all the way up like this, cross your arms. And this is the one a lot of times you can crack, kind of crack. Oh, there it was. Crack your mid back just like that. Hit kind of the shoulder blade area as well. Onto that guy. Good. Just like that. Arms are still crossed, almost get up to the neck. Woo. Take a little break. Next one is the shoulder. This one's a little bit harder to get to, but you still can. So basically you're just right on your side and just put all that pressure right into that guy. You can kind of go in that IT band position again. And you're just kind of hitting that deltoid right there. So working at the different parts of it. Oh, wow. So if you do a big arm day or shoulder day and you do this will help a lot. You'll have a lot less soreness the next day. Switching sides here. I'm gonna prop myself up again. And don't be afraid to kind of wrestle with the foam roller. That's what it's for. It's just breaking up that those knots and releasing that soft tissue. So get right in there. And the next area we're going to hit is the pecs, which are common. A lot of people, especially guys, love to do a lot of upper body and chest work. They get super tight pecs, which kind of makes their shoulders roll forward, and that leads to a lot of neck issues and tight upper backs and shoulder stuff. So next one's the pec. I'm trying to get a good angle for you guys to see this. And just kind of get right here, cross the arm behind your back, and just kind of roll it. Yep, right in there. So right by where it kind of goes into the shoulder. Sit on it. Switch sides. Side now. I know it's hard for you guys to see, but basically just like this, and I'm rolling right that outer part of the pec, kind of into the front of the shoulder. Just get right down in there with that foam roller. Excellent. Hey guys, that is it. So that's a great 10-minute routine. Look forward to seeing the next video. Hope that helps. Have a great rest of your day.